Did you know Macy's is more than just a 166-year-old department store?
Oh, you can find me any day at Macy's.
What is Macy's?
It's a retail pioneer, an American cultural icon. And at its peak in 2006, Macy's operated over 800 stores and was valued at more than $20 billion. Today, the brand has since cut back its operation, with around 500 stores open around the world and more expected to close in the coming years as its market cap has dropped below $5 billion. But despite its current challenges, Macy's history is a story of innovation that changed how Americans shop, celebrate, and even how we think about retail itself.
Huge balloons to the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade?
The Macy story began in 1858, when Roland H. Macy opened R.H. Macy & Co. on New York's 14th Street. Back then, it was a dry goods store selling household items like linens. But Macy's quickly began changing the retail landscape. While bargaining was the norm, Macy's introduced fixed pricing, and rather than extending credit, it required customers to pay up front. A major shift from the era's common practice of extending credit to customers. And if you've ever wondered why you often see prices like $5.95 instead of $6, that's partly Macy's influence too. R.H. Macy believed that pricing products with odd figures rather than round numbers would force his staff to be more diligent about how sales were accounted for, so they would have a hard time pocketing money without getting caught. Beyond retail practices, Macy's was instrumental in shaping holiday traditions. It was among the first stores to have a retail Santa in 1862, and began decorating its store windows for the holidays in the following decade. Macy passed away in 1877, and Nathan and Isidore Strauss would go on to acquire the company and move the store uptown to its now iconic Herald Square location a few years later in 1902. Initially, this location spanned around 1 million square feet, but the flagship grew to over 2 million square feet by 1924, earning it the title of the world's largest store. In 1924, Macy's launched what would become a beloved American tradition, the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade. Originally known as the Macy's Christmas Parade, it was created to kick off the holiday shopping season. The first parade featured live animals from Central Park Zoo alongside Macy's employees, marching from Harlem to Herald Square. By 1927, those animals were replaced with the large balloons we know today, with Felix the cat being the very first parade balloon. The parade continued through the Great Depression, pausing only during World War II, from 1942 to 1944 due to helium and rubber shortages. In 1948, it hit national television, bringing this holiday spectacle into homes across America. Today, the Macy's Parade is known for its iconic character balloons, and Snoopy, Charlie Brown's beagle, holds the record for the most appearances, with 40 up to 2019. Despite its early innovations, Macy has faced significant challenges in the modern retail world. The company filed for bankruptcy in 1992, citing tough financials and store expansions. Shortly after, Federated Department Stores acquired Macy's in 1994 for over $449 million. And by 2007, the new parent company rebranded itself as Macy's Inc. In recent years, since the pandemic, Macy's has closed a swath of stores, and it doesn't seem to be stopping those closures anytime soon. Macy's shared it's aiming to shut down around 150 locations by 2026. Experts believe those closures are part of a strategy to move out of underperforming malls and adjust its brand strategy. Even with its challenges over the past few decades, Macy's influence on American retail is undeniable. From pioneering the concept of fixed prices to creating beloved holiday traditions like the Thanksgiving Day Parade, Macy's has left a lasting mark on the industry. If you enjoyed learning something new, consider subscribing to our channel for more content like this.